Want to know what's going on in the next show? Then head over to our website. Click on the TV guide. This will tell you who's presenting, which guest we have joining us, along with what's going on in each hour. If you ever miss a show, you can catch up by clicking on the day you missed and then click Watch This Show. You can also view what product was on and if it's still available to buy. Catch up on Hobbymaker. Here at Hobbymaker, we want your shopping experience to be as simple as possible. That's why you can buy as many items as you like all day and only pay one postage and packaging fee. It doesn't matter what weight, size or quantity of your order or how many times you check out that day, you still will only be charged one P&P. Shopping made simple with Hobbymaker.
I am Sandra Rushton and I am the owner of Sanntangle, which is a small business in Lincolnshire where it's only been going 3 years or so, but we're really passionate about what we do. So it's a very mindful form of art. That's its basic core. So if you can hold a pen and draw a line, you can tangle. And it's about that mindfulness, that relaxation, and about you having a moment just for you. But as a result of you having that moment and putting pen to paper, you can create wonderful works of art. We do a lot of live videos, so we're very invested in education. We like to have people come to classes, but then of course the products that I design, we make ourselves. So we're involved in every step of the way, from the very first drawing to how it goes onto the computers, to how it's machined, to even books that we still hand make. Oh, I'm looking forward to seeing where we go. It's the start of something new, and I feel that. I feel that it's something exciting, and I'm so glad I'm in at the beginning, because I don't know where it's going, but it's only going somewhere good. And this is the place for me.
Get ready to make the season brighter than ever and craft your Christmas live with Sarah. Join us for the most fabulous and festive night out as Sarah takes to the stage to show you how to turn your home into a winter wonderland. Cozy, bright and full of magic, Christmas is Sarah's favourite season, and she's got so many fantastic tips, money-saving tricks and creative ideas to bring your handmade Christmas to life. Find out how to reuse pieces from around the home and craft with your family to light up the festive season with joy and sparkle. From beautiful baubles and surprises to hang on the tree to the cutest cards for friends and family. Give a little more with your gift wrapping, craft keepsakes to cherish and make your Christmas table look extra special. We'll be touring 13 theatres up and down the UK from the 19th of November till the 11th of December. Tickets start from just £30 with VIP packages also available. You're all invited to craft your Christmas, so head over to Ticketmaster to book your seat today.
Good morning. I've got spotty. The jumpers are coming out. The jumpers are coming out, aren't they? Oh, it's drizzly out there. If you are driving today and the weather's like it is down here, I know our lovely Sandra of Sanntangle, who is here with, oh my days, 3 brand new, spectacular, phenomenal Sanntangle goodies for you at 7 a.m. with the Hobbymaker Highlight. And put it this way, if you've not got a calendar for next year, she's got you covered. She's got you covered. So that's coming up at 7 a.m. A lovely sound. She's just setting up at the moment. But we've got the most fantastic, we're doing this pre-Black Friday Black Tag event. And we kick-started all the naughty deals on Monday, didn't we? And Tuesday. Well, it's carrying on today. And I know we've been doing some shrink plastic shows lately. And then we've been turning some of these shrink plastic items into shrink plastic jewellery as well here on Hobbymaker. We've got all the colours of shrink plastic at naughty pre-Black Friday deals today, and clear and black. We've just had to ring Liam, and get him out of bed. Probably hasn't got out of bed, but we had to wake him up because the prices are so low. They're so low. we had to just check it. We just went, that can't be right. That can't be right. So if you love shrink plastic and you want some more, if you've never tried shrink plastic and you're thinking, I'd like to give it a go, but you know, money's a bit tight, today's the day to grab your shrink plastic. I can't stress that enough. It's absolutely brilliant. But shall we kickstart the show? We've got a naughty deal on the scissors that cut both metal and paper with all different designs. We've got an outrageous deal on the scissors. Great for wrapping and all that kind of thing. Brilliant, brilliant deal. And then we've got this awesome jewellery box, this jewellery carrier that I think for Christmas, for gifts, for yourself, if you're on the move, if you want something in your wardrobe, this unit here carries, I would hope, your entire jewellery collection. It's remarkable, this, and especially if you're going to in people's houses, you're selling at craft fairs. But again, if you just want one phenomenal I think it's the coolest jewellery case we've ever had. I really do. It's brilliant. Now, if that was in the kind of places like John Lewis, you know, those kind of department stores, Marks and Spencers, those kind of places down in Harrods, the big department stores and Liberties and all that. I reckon that's going to be. I might even think that might be 3 figures. But when this comes on air today at the price tag we've got, my goodness me, you won't get your breath. It's a great gift to yourself and to a friend. Okay, so there you go. Right, so shall we show you the type of deals that we can bring you today? Right, this is going to be, we're going to make this, it's so good, a craft spotlight, aren't we, Ellie? We are. Oh, sorry, Paul. Paul's like, oh, he didn't tell me. Paul's our director, by the way. Well, it's so good. Ellie and I said we're going to have to do it as a craft spotlight. We'll have a craft spotlight at 6 and we'll have the Hobbymaker Highlight at 7. So if you want to see how we're going to kickstart the day, this is your early morning craft spotlight. Right then, my lovelies. Hope you're well, I hope you've had a good night's sleep, and I hope you're ready for this morning's savings. That's all I'm going to say. Right then, we have got a craft paper, or papers. Now, we're missing one colour, but you won't be. Okay, sometimes that means that a guest has demonstrated and we've not got it back. But what we're missing there is the pink. So we've got black, we've got red, we've got silver, we've got gold, and we've got pink. Now, Tyvek is made from polyethylene fibres, so it's the same material as recyclable plastic bottles. So it's 100% recyclable, which I know is important to so many people now about recycling whatever we used. And it's 100% high-density polyethylene fibres. So basically, it's got strength, it's got durability, it's lightweight, it's malleable, it's resistant to liquids and chemicals. I mean, it's been designed by scientists. This is such a clever paper. It's resistant to mould and mildew. It's got insulating properties. I mean, my goodness me, this is about the cleverest craft paper you can possibly work with. It's absolutely awesome. It's also vegan friendly. So no animal products used in its manufacture. So again, if you're looking for craft papers that are vegan friendly, this is the one. So it's absolutely natural. So it's a brilliant craft paper. And this is a mega deal. That's why we've had to make it. So you've got the silver. I'll just show you all the colours. You can actually see the fibres. It's a little bit, if you think about like almost like a rice paper. If you turn over and you see the actual fibres there, look, these polyethylene fibres on the back there. Super, what's the word? Durable, super strong. And you can see all the polyethylene fibres there. Okay, and then you turn it over and you've got that beautiful, it gives that sort of almost marble effect, doesn't it? So this is all A4. You've got 2 sheets of the silver or grey. You've got 2 sheets of the black. You've got, and this is all about experimenting with Tyvek. It really is. It's an amazing craft paper. So you've got 2 of the black. You've got 2 of this gorgeous, I mean, really bright postbox red. Absolutely phenomenal. So you've got 2 of those as well. You've got 2 of the gold. Oh, gosh, the gold looks so expensive, doesn't it? And you have got 2 of that lovely sort of pastel pink. So the pastel pink is the one that we don't have in the studio, so apologies for that, but you can see it on, there it is, on the right-hand side down the bottom. That's that lovely sort of, almost like a rose pink, isn't it? Yeah? Now the usual price tag for all 10 sheets would be $14.95, but we want to get your baskets open, and it's written, get yourself with your post and packaging done and dusted for the day. Yeah? Get ready for this. It's a pre-Black Friday deal. Can you see why we've had to ring up and get our lovely Liam awake this morning and checking these price points? We both went, so it's gone from $14.95 on your Tyvek crap paper down to £3.99. It's a bit good, isn't it? And there's 10 sheets. So you've got 2 of your silver, you've got 2 of your black, you've got 2 of your bright red, you've got 2 of your gold, and you've got 2 of your light pink, rose pink as well. Yeah? So that's amazing. Gold, silver, black, red, and the light pink on your Tyvek craft paper. £3.99. Isn't that unbelievable? Unbelievable. So don't worry, darling. It's right, Ellie's asking me something, telling me something. But yeah, so you got that mixed pack of the colours there. So just have a real experiment with your Tyvek. It's absolutely phenomenal, okay? Absolutely brilliant. So anyway, they're lovely colours, aren't they? The fact that you've got your reds, your blacks, your silvers, your golds. Good morning, Richard. Can we have a round of applause for Richard in rugby? He's already checked out too. Good morning. Good morning, Sandra's clapping you as well. Good morning, Richard. Richard, good morning, Richard. Good morning, Debbie. Good morning, good morning. You're up early. Now, are you checking out? Are you checking out in bed? Are you still in bed all snuggly? I want to know if you're snugly in bed. It's one of those mornings where it's a nice place to stay. It is. It's a morning, Debbie. I like this. We've got. You know, when somebody lives with the same initial as their name, so Richard in Rugby, Debbie in Derbyshire. We've got that morning already. I love that. I'd have to be from, where would I be? Zanzibar. Yeah. Zante. Zimbabwe. Zimbabwe. Yeah. Yeah, there you go. But there you go. So, do you know, the great thing about your craft paper is that although it's very light and extremely versatile, it's super strong and durable as well. So I tell you what, there's your craft spotlight. It's an absolute no-brainer. Pop it in your baskets with your Tyvek. And again, you can go online and research about your Tyvek. It's an amazing craft paper. It's absolutely phenomenal. So there you go, and completely vegan friendly as well. So there you go. That's to kickstart the morning for you. Just remember, you do get your light pink as well. Apologies, we don't have it in the studio, but you saw the colour, didn't you? So there you go. Right there. This is ace. This is honestly the best piece of kit. Brilliant. So you've got your carry handle for a start. So you know that this is complete. Oops, a daisy. Come here. You've got to lock it into place. Yeah, you've got to lock it into place, which I didn't do. The handle slides. So you just lift it up. You lift it up and slide it back. Come on, there you go. It does work. Right then, my lovelies. This is going to, I think, now those of you like Susan and Lynn that have got it in your basket already, I think you're going to be amazingly surprised at the price tag. So, up it opens, right? If you're going in, it's the kind of thing, if you're going into a spaceship, you'd get this, wouldn't you? Do you know what I mean? It's like really futuristic, isn't it? It's fantastic. So, first thing I want to show you, in fact, no, I'm going to show you the sides. Okay, Susan, I promise you now we're going to look after you, sweet pea. Right. First of all, you got this on both sides, but let me show you what you got here. So you open up the, and it's got this lovely sort of, it's transparent, so you can see right and clear, so you can see right through, look. But it's got this lovely sort of smoke effect, so it gives you that little smoked glaze, makes it a little bit more sexy, doesn't it? So anyway, you open it up, right? This is genius. This has been designed by a jewellery maker, you can tell, because, but now it comes with a little bit of masking tape, which you would take off. That's just to keep it secure in transit, but what you've got here, look, is you've got a section that you can put all your studs, all your earrings. You've got some little turrets there at the top for your chains and bracelets and things, if you want to hang those as well. And you've got all your holes there for your earring backs. Now, obviously, when you have a earring stud, you've got the post that goes through the back of the ear, and you've got the butterfly clasp, or you've got shepherd hooks with the hook, or you've got lever back earrings, or you've got hoop earrings. So you've got all these different styles of earrings. Now, if that was set flush inside it wouldn't be able to close properly. But as you close it too, it's still got all that space behind for you to put the actual back section of the earring. So it's been thought and really been made thoughtfully for you to put your earrings in. And there's a lot of earrings. And it isn't just the one side, you've got exactly the same on the other. So again, and also again, if you're thinking, oh, it's a bit fiddly, they've even given you a little finger hole for you to put your finger in to go get it open. I mean, it's been thought through, okay? Honestly, Lynn, if you're thinking about it, get it checked out, my darling. I promise you now you're going to be impressed. Right, you open up the top. Okay, so again, another little section there for you to put your finger under. Yeah, so, right then. Now this beautiful felt-lined section for your, could be your trinkets, it could be cufflinks, it could be for bracelets and necklaces and rings and watches. And again, you've got all that section there for your rings and all your earrings, your earring studs or whatever to go in there. That is, again, I love the fact that it comes out. So that all beautifully cream felt lined. So that goes back in there. That's great. And then, I'm trying to do this back to front. Yeah, all the little compartments, super easy. Again, all the section there that folds out again for your earrings or your rings or whatever, nice and lovely. And then you've got two drawers here. Again, what's great is they come out. So what I like about these, look, is when you take these out, look, you've got, you know, like sometimes if you've, especially on our jewellery making channel, if you've made really elaborate wire work pieces and wire work necklaces and wire work, you might have, oh gosh, I'm just thinking brooches and things. And again, if you do like your watches laid out flat. And again, the point is if you've got knotted pearls, you need to keep knotted pearls flat. You don't hang them because it puts stress on and strain on the knot. So if you put your knotted pearls in either of these trays or at the top, then you've got place for your pearl jewellery as well that's been knotted. Okay, so that all goes in there. And then, is this? Yep, oh my days. Right, you've got another section at the bottom there, a big section. So there's really everything I think you could possibly need. That's a big statement piece. I've got one of those, I don't know about you, have you got one of those lovely, you know the flat Omega necklaces? We used to have them on Jewellery Maker, and they sit right at the base of the neckline, normally about a 17.5 inch, and it's like a flat design, like a curb chain, but it's called an Omega necklace, and you keep it flat. That would go perfectly in there. Oh, they're lovely, Ella, you'd love, I'll wear one and I'll show it you. So that goes in there. You've got your two trays, everything's beautifully made. Now, honestly, what are we thinking for a piece of kit like that? In fact, if you go and have a look at, let's say, John Lewis and have a look at their jewellery boxes. In fact, is that possible, Ellie? Right? In fact, you can do this yourself. I'm only selecting John Lewis because I know they've got a lovely jewellery selection, jewellery box selection. But you think Selfridges, I'm just thinking about Birmingham, Selfridges, right, yeah, can we see it at all? Is that possible? It's right, because if you look at their jewellery boxes, and they're beautiful, these are, yeah, I mean, there's different ones, obviously. These are different types of jewellery boxes. There's nothing, we can't find anything like this. But let's say one stacker box, like on the far left-hand side, okay, that's a slightly different one, but it's a 4-layer, and it's £85. Yeah, it's a completely different look, I grant you, but we're just trying to give you some ideas. There's a Monica Veneda there, 175. There's another 4-stacker there from John Lewis, £85. And I know they're nothing like it, but it's just to give you a kind of idea. This is about transportable. This is transportable, this jewellery box here. Okay, so we're not at £85. We're not at £175 or £48 or £52. $29.99. $29.99. I'm actually genuinely still in shock about that. I think it's such a good deal. It really is. And what a great way to take your jewellery with you. Especially if, let's say, I tell you where it's great. Our Alison Tarrion, jewellery maker, she's got a narrow boat. So if you want a unit that goes and sits somewhere on the side or in a cupboard or whatever, on a narrow boat or in a caravan, and you're in and you're out of the car, and you want your jewellery protected, you want it kept... And also, when you're in and out of your wardrobe, I don't know about you, I've got 2 drawers in my chest of drawers. I'll get there, Ellie, lovely. And I keep it all flat, but I've got a chest of drawers in my spare bedroom, and it goes in there as well, and I don't look in that one because I forget. This could be your whole jewellery collection. You might have too much, you might need to. Your whole jewellery collection in one container that you could just lift in and out of your wardrobe. It's a brilliant idea. Again, if you are going to and from craft stores, okay, if you're going to and from craft stores, you've got all of these as well, if I take those out, look. to and from Castrol's. This is a great way to display your jewellery. Good morning, Liz. It's a lovely piece of kit, and then you've got that unit at the bottom as well. I mean, that is going to give you a lot of jewellery making space, isn't it? Don't you think? And the price tag, 20. That's just to keep it in place. Let me take that out so it doesn't look so unsightly. There you go. $29.99. Good morning, Lynn. Good morning, Susan. Good morning, Elizabeth. And do you know what, Liz? We don't charge you... Oh, she's got one already. Good for you, Liz. It's going to be on its way to Gloucestershire, darling. This is a great, and it's beautifully made. You've got your carry handle at the top. That won't close because I've got that open. And the carry handle at the back here just lifts into position and then folds away when you've got it in transit. It's brilliantly made. Absolutely phenomenal. But for $29.99... Lovely thing is now, I've got a feeling this won't go through your post box, your letterbox. Good news is you don't... So what I'm saying is normally you'd have to send that through a parcel courier, wouldn't you? And it'd cost you a lot of money. It wouldn't cost you £3.95, which is what most of us pay in the main bit of the UK for our 1 day of post and packaging on this lovely channel. $29.99. Brilliant. Well done. Well done. Now, I've got a lot of you there coming in. I've got some new customers coming in, so can I just say welcome to Hobbymaker, my lovelies. If you don't know how to check that amazing piece of kit out, it couldn't be easier. You ring our free phone number on the screen, 0800 001 4433. Call our UK-based, just above us, call centre. They're brilliant. They'll take your order with a simple credit card or debit card or even your PayPal account. You might have been selling. You might have some money, some credit in your PayPal account as well. Or if you've got your own credit card and debit card, you've got your own website and access to the Wi-Fi, you can check out yourself on hobbymaker.co.uk and it's all done. And you only pay the post and packaging once a day. Combine all your orders and we charge you one. If you're not sure how to do that, you're confused or it's showing something different, everybody pays the final low price as well that we take it to on the telly on that day. So no worries, nobody pays any extra. It doesn't matter when you check out. Again, call our call centre and they'll help you. We only want you to pay one post and packaging a day. So just call our call centre, they're fabulous. Okay, so there you go, $29.99. I've just had a brand new customer come in. Welcome to the channel. It's lovely to have you. And I think you've just snaffled yourself an absolutely outrageous deal. How that is made and sold at that level of quality. I mean, it's a really robust piece of kit. When that slots into position, that slots into position. You put all your sections back, fold that back in. It's really modern jewellery maker. And it's easy to get... Here, I'm trying to do it back to front. Oh, it might have to put it the right way around, Zena, mightn't it? Oh, Zena. Honestly, couldn't see what I was doing. There you go. And then that goes back down. You just fold that into position. Oops, that locks in at the front. There you go. Isn't that brilliant? It's actually do you know what? It's not overly heavy, but it's not too light because you know it's a really good piece of kit. And then all you do, lift that up and slide it. You can actually hear it lock into position. So it locks into position at the back, put it there, and then you put it into position and it locks. And then there you have your handle. Absolutely wicked piece of kit, isn't it? $29.99. It's just bonkers, isn't it? It's actually bonkers. That is so bonkers. $29.99. Absolutely outrageous. Lovely Christmas gift as well, isn't it? Don't you think? $29.99. Brilliant. Well done, everybody. So have we got enough of those to go around at the moment, lovely? Can I just confirm? So everybody's got it in their baskets. At the moment, if they check out there, we'll get one. Brilliant. Fantastic. There you go. $29.99. Code is VPGP42. You could take that to the GP waiting room and get your jewellery being sold, couldn't you? Just saying. You might have to ask their permission. Well, you know, we've got to sell our goods somewhere, haven't we? $29.99. It might be, this is a good idea, it might be that you have a craft stall for your card making. And it might be like my friend Katie that makes her own jewellery that might not be able to get to the craft fair. I might say, actually, do you want to sell some of your jewellery? She might go, yeah. Make the most of the craft stall that you've already paid for and then let your friend fill that piece of kit up, right? Your friend can pay for the $29.99 for the unit and then they fill all their jewellery and you take that and sell on their behalf. Then you've got jewellery and card making. You could be selling the jewellery, making the boxes for your friend's jewellery. You can have that for free. Anyway, $29.99. So, ooh, what colour should we do? What colour should we do? Shrink plastic. Oh, we've got black, we've got clear, and then we've got an absolutely gigantic amount of every kind of colour of your shrink plastic. It's such a great medium shrink plastic. It's brilliant. Brilliant, brilliant. Oh, hang on, come here. There's your BC's attack. There you go. Take that off. Right then, so shrink plastic. I can't think which of our guests did it recently. Who was it, Ellie? Was it our Julie? Oh, you did say it was now. We've got this amazing, yeah, it wasn't me. We've got this amazing lady on our team. She is one of the most phenomenal crafters. We've just started having her on air. I saw her demonstrating the caterpillar the other day. She was doing some American crafts. She's amazing, this lady. In fact, I'll show you later. We've all got lovely Hobbymaker mugs that's got all of our names on, and it's Julie that's done it for us. And she does lovely. Oh, have you not got one, Ellie? Oh, we'll have to get her to do one. She even got a dog bowl for my dog, a lovely floral dog bowl, and she put Ivy's name on it. Oh, she's ever so good. She's brilliant, really, really talented. And she makes hampers and she makes baubles with the cricket machines and glasses and, you know, with all your name on. Oh, she's amazing. Anyway, she did a demo with shrink plastic the other day. It's a really good, fun medium for yourself, with the kids, with the grandkids, over the Christmas holidays. It really is. And it's really easy. Really easy. So we've got some, it's called graphics. We've got A4 sheets. We've got it in gold and silver. So I'm going to show you the gold and the silver first of all. Look. Okay, so you've got gold and silver, which are two gorgeous colours, especially if you're going festive. If you want to make some, it's like we had a die the other day. It was a gingerbread man. And it was cut into, so you might have some of the dies that we've done with all the Christmas candy canes and Christmas trees and gingerbread man, and it's put through the die cutting machine with this shrink plastic, and then heated, and then it shrunk into, and then it was turned into earrings with the findings that you get on Jewellery Maker, and I guessed it in about a minute. It was brilliant. It was absolutely brilliant, the shrink plastic. So you've got the gold and the silver, you've got the black and the clear. So if I put the black and the clear in there, so you've got black and clear. And then you've also got, when I say a mix of colours, goodness, how many sheets do you get in total? Oh, yeah, it's a lot, isn't it? It's very naughty deal, this. Hang on. I'll make sure, because that seems oh my days. It is the full 24. Okay, I'm just going to give you some of these colours, look. Make sure I've got them all. I think I've got them all. 24 sheets of A4 shrink plastic in the black, the clear, all these lovely colours. I think I've got them all there, so I think if I hold those out, look. You've got this lovely blue, the burnt orange, you've got the yellow, you've got the lime green, you've got this sort of, that lovely red, I think purple. So you've got all those colours of, you've got your burnt orange, shrink plastic, plus you've got here, look, if I can manage to, can she get them all? Plus the gold, the silver, the clear and the black, 24 sheets of A4 shrink plastic. Now, for those of you that buy shrink plastic already, you will know that the $24.99 start price is already highly competitive, isn't it? $24.99. Now, didn't we just say 24 sheets? That's just over £1 a sheet for shrink plastic in A4, in that lovely colour range as well. FRXC48, there you go. So can we divide? No, I can do that, can't I? $9.99 divided by 24. No, I couldn't. Right, we've just gone from over £1 each to how much? 41p. 41 pence for all of the 24 sheets. Your black, your clear, your gold, your silver, and all those amazing, fabulous colours, your primary colours there as well. £9.99. Now, if anybody's all of that for £9.99. Now, if anybody's thinking, hang on a second, shrink plastic. Well, it kind of does what it says. It's plastic that, when heated, shrinks. Okay. Now, if you want to see it in action, there was we've just gone onto YouTube and we've searched shrink plastic, and up comes the demo that Julie did. So there's the heat gun. Okay. I'm trying to think out what. If we can just look up, shrink plastic shrinks. Is it to about 40% of its original size? It's something like that. Yeah, so there you go, look, there's our lovely Julie, there's our lovely Sherilyn with their poppies on. So there's your shrink plastic, you heat it with a heat gun. Chatting away, look, honestly, when you watch this, holding it down, look, with a pointy tool or a pair of tweezers, you just heat it, look. There it's been cut out into a beautiful poppy. Now watch this, this is where the magic happens. It's the best medium to have a go with. So if you've already got a heat gun, and you've got some lovely little die cutting shapes and flowers and Christmas things. If you want to go Christmassy and turn it into jewellery or brooches. Watch it rising and then watch it shrink in front of your eyes. Honestly, it's the best fun you can have. It's really satisfying. You can turn it into wearable jewellery immediately. It's really clever. Watch it go, watch it go. Oh, it's the best thing ever. I love shrink plastic. And I tell you what, when you can get it at this price, instead of $24.99, yes, please, let's get shrinking. There we go, look. And you start to think you've gone wrong. Don't panic. Don't panic. Now, Wanda, Crafter, Sandra, Elaine, Crafters coming in at me. Jane's trying to get two. Watch this, watch this. Again, just hold in there. Don't panic, Mr. Mannering. Elaine's got it. Crafters have got it. Well done. Watch this. Watch. Just holding it down with the pokey. You could use a pokey tool. You could use a pearl knotting awl. You could use a pair of tweezers. Oh, honestly, it's so... Oh, Sandra's had two. The thing is, Sandra, you still haven't paid for a full packet, love, because they should be $24.99. So you've got buy one, get one free. And we've covered your post and packaging on that deal. Good for you, Sandra. Look at it. And it's still going, look. It's still going. And it all curls up and it shrinks. That's all with the heat tool. You just keep wafting your heat tool over the shrink plastic. You've got all these fabulous colours that we've got here today. You've got burnt orange, you've got blue, you've got purple, you've got yellow, you've got lime green. You've got black, clear, gold, silver. Good luck, Janet, as well. She's still going, look, still heating. Now, obviously, when I said it was really quick, the one that we did with one of our guests recently with a little tiny gingerbread, then it shrunk really quickly, but that is a massive, massive flower. Dee just said, oh, sorry, that was on the show, was it? Oh, it's a re-record. Oh, it's like Ant and Dec when they said, when Ant and Dec go, oh, it's a repeat. You can't still vote. I was nearly up with you then, Dee. I was nearly up with you. So look at that. All your silver, your gold. In fact, I'll do those two separately, look. Your silver, your gold, your clear, your black. Well done. A crafter's just got two. Well done, Carol's. Oh, Carol, you've just got it. Well done, Carol. So your silver, your gold, your clear, your black, and then all those colours. There's even more under there. I just couldn't fan them all out. But just to show, there's 24 sheets, believe it or not, in that shrink plastic. Congratulations, Joyce is in as well. Carol's got it. Janet, Sandra, Elaine, Crafters, double buyers. Jane's trying to get two in Hertfordshire as well. This is the day to give shrink plastic a try. Again, if you go onto YouTube and you just search shrink plastic and Hobbymaker, then you will find different demonstrations. Our Julie's still going with that lovely flower. You will find different demonstrations. Again, you can just search for shrink plastic. There's so much information. There's so many demonstrations free of charge on YouTube. Then that £9.99 instead of £24.99 is an awesome, awesome deal. Now, if you're looking at that deal thinking, it's great, it's lovely, but I'd actually like more black and more clear, keep the phone in your hands if you're on the phone to the call centre. And if you're online, keep your baskets open. Just bear with me, okay? Just keep that in mind. Well done, Yasmin, you've got it. Well done, Joyce, you've got it as well. Okay, so that's that big deal there. Brilliant value for money. Now, we know a lot of you like clear and a lot of you like black. So we do... Sorry, did you say clear or black first? Clear. Sorry, darling. You didn't make that clear. She did. She did. She's giggling away in here. Right then, so it's the Graphics A4 shrink plastic again. Now, the clear and the black tends to have a little more of a price tag on it because it tends to be used the most. Now, this is usually $24.99, I think, for 6. For a pack of 6, that is your plastic, shrink plastic, and it's A4. Okay, now this, I think, is going to absolutely blow your mind. So if you've got the big bundle with the gold, the silver, the clear, the black, and all the colours, are you ready for this? It's an absolute stocking filler deal. £5.49 from £24.99. So what have you saved? £19.50 on one buy. £19.50 on one purchase of your... Now, I know there's only... I don't know whether I found it out. There's definitely 6. There's definite... There you go. There you go. I was confusing you all then, wasn't I? Come on, Zena. There's 6 available in that deal. Well done, Crafter Jean. Wanda's trying to get 2. Denise. Margaret is in Warwickshire on the phone to our call centre. Crafters are in as well. Well done. Brilliant, brilliant deal. £5.49. QLG 446. Oh, go on. Oh, yeah. It's Black Friday coming up, isn't it? Black Friday. And very much an American thing, but the UK have absolutely jumped on the Black Friday, haven't they? Right. I can't explain what we're just doing. This is the phone call we had to make this morning. Okay, 6 black. There's another 6 black. We're going for double trouble in the black shrink plastic. This is the one that we had to phone our lovely Liam and double check this. Double check for the double trouble. So a pack of 6 shrink plastic, a pack of 6 shrink plastic. So if you think we've just matched the clear, haven't we, at £5.49? So that's £5.49, £5.49. And you're coming in thinking, well, that is absolutely phenomenal. Thank you. Thank you for the fact that it's Black Friday, but actually it's the same as the clear deal. Get it in your baskets, get it checked out, and you're not going to get your breath. You're getting both. That's 12 sheets of shrink plastic in the black. Yeah, can you see why we had to make a phone call? We were like, hang on a second. So, okay, so that was £5.49. So that would be £5.49. That'd be £5.49. Something's gone wrong. We think there's a system error. We think when we rang Liam, he was very sleepy, and we think he hasn't got. Everybody's a little bit amiss as to what's going on here. But let's just blame, or not blame. Let's thank Black Friday for that. May, Lorraine, Crafter, Mary, Denise, Yasmin, Crafter's coming in. Both of those 12 sheets for £3.99. Outrageous, isn't it? Double trouble, 2 lots of A4 shrink plastic, 12 in total. We've just shown you how Julie was using it there. You just need a heat gun and whatever you want to cut out with it. You might have put it through your die cutting machine with some little die figures. Elaine, good luck as well. Denise has got it. Yasmin's got it. May's in. Lorraine's in. Crafters are in. Mary's in. Well done, everybody. £3.99. How many of those have we got, Ellie, love? Right, the only thing to mention, and I want to put it out there, is there's a limited availability. There are 40 opportunities, okay? And already 10 have gone. 10 have gone. Denise, oh, I saw you just get it, Denise. Wow, what a fantastic deal. Bye, bye, bye. Bye, bye, bye. I like that. She's very simple. She's straight to the point, Denise. Just buy it, buy it, buy it. She's bought it. Denise. As I said, over 10 have gone already. Good luck to Wanda, to May, to Crafters. Sandra's in from Bristol again as well. I told you it was a good deal, didn't I? £3.99. It's a brilliant, brilliant, brilliant medium. It's so much fun. £3.99. Right then, now I'll tell you what, while you check those out, there were only 40. Okay, another brilliant deal. And again, this is a great one, I think, if you are making your tags, doing your wrapping. Again, I know I talk about doing things with the kids and things, but you've got Christmas holidays coming up, haven't you? Now, these have been used, these high-quality shears. These have been used on our jewellery making channel in kits. I did a show with a lovely Claire McDonald, who's on Jewellery Maker this morning. She used these. Oh, bless you. Thank you, Michael. You're very kind. Thank you, Michael. And now then, first of all, the scissors look fun, don't they? They look fun scissors because you've got all these fabulous colours, look. I love the fact that they're all different colours. So you've got in there, look, you've got your pinky yellows, your blues, your pinks, you've got your reds, your greens, you've got your yellows with the lovely sort of red handles, you've got your purple with your blue, and then you've got your green with your pink. Now, these are craft scissors and they're shears. Now, these can cut into paper and they can cut into, we've had some, like a light sheet metal that not sheet metal, what's it called? Yeah, no. Like a, if you've bought any of our base metal sheets on Jewellery Maker, they're like the thin strips, like a thin strip of metal. You can cut into those as well. So what it does is, if you look on here, I'll show you two different ones. On each pair of scissors, it shows you the design, the shape that you're going to cut, look. See? See, oh, they're all different. Every one of those 6 pairs of scissors gives you a different design. So you've got that lovely wavy line there. It's great. Honestly, this is such a good set of scissors to have in your craft stash. You've got that ziggy-zaggy sort of step line there as well. And then you've got that lovely sort of little wavy arches. Yes, you've got those 3. Then you've got, I love this one here. It's got a real squiggle line. It's like a random, brilliant. And then you've got another one there, look. Great for the kids. This is honestly absolutely, obviously you've got to use, depending on the age of the kids, you've got to keep them supervised, of course. But this pack of scissors, now let's say, if I just get some piece of the card here. So let's say you're doing let's say I'm going to cut out a tag. Say that again, Ellie, love. Now, the pack of 6, I'm just cutting into a piece of card here. And all you do is align it. I'll just get that in there again. Look, align it in, cut it in. Just doing half. I don't think I went quite far enough there. Come here. But every single one gives you a different cut. So that was those ones. So hold that out. I haven't done all the way around. But there you go, just to give you an idea. That's the cut that you get with that pair there. It's a lovely crisp cut. Yeah, I mean, you can cut into metal. These are metal. These are actual shears. Okay, so that's that one. So let's give you, shall I show you each one? Just to give you an idea. Oh, see, I like that one. Look at that one. Look at the yellow. Look at that one. Can you see there, look? That's like that makes me think of Flash Gordon, that does. I know, if anybody's old enough. So £12.99. £12.99, we're not done. Right, look at this. You do realise what we've just done. Let me show you, look. We've just taken them to £2.99. £2.99 for a pack of 6. 50 pence for a pair of scissors. That's just outrageous. This is a way to get kids into craft making, isn't it? You know what I mean? Oh, I've done that one. No, let's do a different one. Stop showing the same one, woman. Right, here we go. Let's do the green one with the green handles. Oh, I like that one. Look at that one. £2.99. I know you're all thinking, hang on a minute, that doesn't make sense. I just joined that one in the middle, so that's those ones. Okay, and then we got, well done, Wanda, she's bought 2, and then we got this one as well. Oh, if I'd have been, when I was a little girl, I'd have absolutely, look, this one. Yeah, oh, look, hang on. Oh, that one, this is going to be great in your card making. Oh, isn't that lovely? That's the yellow one with the pink. We don't have to choose because you get all 6 for that price tag. Oh, this in your card making is going to be brilliant. And then that's this one here, look. That's the blue with the purple handles. There you go, look. That's that design there. Isn't that great? Hello, Elizabeth, Susan, Jennifer, Denise and Crafters. Hello. High quality shears. All pack of 6 there. Making your tags, cutting the edges of your card. That one there, that one that we've just did, that one, look, that's my favourite. Is that your favourite? Which one's your favourite? Yeah, we all like that one here. That's so lovely. You think about when you want to cut off different sections of your cards and make a little bit of you might be doing an A6 card or, one of the smaller ones. You just want the edge to look like that. There you go, £2.99 for your craft scissors. What an amazing, outrageous deal. Now, that isn't just it. I've got a lot of people with it in their baskets. Are you thinking it's £2.99 a scissor, which would still be great? No, that's for all 6. That's for all 6 pairs of craft scissors, craft shears. Yeah, £2.99. Denise, well done. Well done, Denise. Brilliant. All 6. I don't know how we've done that, but let's not question it. Let's just enjoy it. There you go. All 6 pairs for £2.90. What a lovely stocking filler that is. Outrageous deal. Brilliant. Wonderful. Fabulous. Yep. Right then, so just thinking about getting involved in a bit of me time, a bit of us time, a bit of relaxation. We've also got, don't worry, the Hobbymaker Highlight. Wanda has just increased her order to 4. Oh, hang on a second. I think the penny's just dropped, hasn't it? On those scissors, that it's all 6 pairs. Hang on a second. Sorry, Ellie. I think I've just managed to get the message out there that it's all 6 pairs. 6 pairs, all designs for £2.99. Now then, Elizabeth, Susan, Jennifer, crafters. That's because people are signing in without their name. You're more than welcome. Elizabeth and Gillian and Anne and Elaine and Margaret. Can I just confirm the basket is working, isn't it? Yes, because Elizabeth has just gone through the call centre. Gillian's just gone through the call centre. Margaret's on the phone. Anne's on the phone. So when you've all checked out, we've got about 20 left. Denise and Cumbria, you've just got them as well. So just to show you the cuts one more time, that was the first one we did. That was the first one that we did. I just did the outer line, look, with your ziggy-zaggy. And then we had the lovely wavy line here. If I just show you them one more time, look, we did that one. Then we had that one there. Then we cut that one. Then we cut the really fancy one there, look. And then the one on the other side. So that's all 6 designs. Well done, Margaret. Well done, Anne. She just bought 2. Well done, Gillian, Denise, Elizabeth, Susan, Wanda. She's bought 4. Denise. There's a lot of you still with it in your baskets. Jennifer, Susan, Elizabeth, Crafters, Elaine. Good luck, good luck, good luck. £2.99. Oh, just to mention as well. Well done on those. Such a good deal. Such a good deal for your card making. A great little thing to have in your stash. The big bundle deal, I will get to the colouring book. The big bundle deal on the shrink plastic. There's 18 left. I mean, I didn't want to really cut into the shrink plastic, but should we see? I don't want to waste that bundle. Yeah, I'm sure. Do you know this cuts into metal? It's got to cut it into shrink plastic, hasn't it? Yeah, it's got to do those. Yeah, give it a go. Right then, in this deal, there's only 18 left on your shrink plastic. The stock is shrinking, quite literally. You've got your silver. You've got 16 left. You've got your silver. It's an outrageous deal. Should be $24.99. It's brilliant. Your silver, your gold, your clear, your black for $9.99. That would be great. But hang fire. All these, yes, all these colours. Your blues, your burnt orange, your purple, your yellow, your green, your red, all those colours there, all of those, plus the silver, the gold, the clear and the black. That's 24 sheets, which should have been over £1 each at $24.99, down this morning. I mean, talk about the price shrinking. £9.99 for all 24 sheets. My lovely Michael on cameras won't actually look at me. You know when somebody's uncomfortable? And you know, they do that. He keeps standing there on cameras, rubbing his chin. He was doing it. You were there, weren't you? And he was looking away. And you know when you think, am I on my own here? I'm actually doing something that nobody wants to get involved in. You're just disassociating yourself with that deal, Michael. He's like, yeah, I don't want to get involved. Now then, in baskets, Amanda, Patsy, Elaine, Mary, Crafters, Jane. Good morning, good morning, good morning. We're down to 16 left of that big shrink plastic deal. And Jane's trying to get 2, so that'd take us down to 14. If Amanda checked out, that'd be 13. If Patsy checked out, that'd be 12. Then Elaine, that'd be 11. Then Mary, 10. Crafter, 9. If you all check out, we've got about 9 left on that deal. Oh, well done. Well done, Amanda. You just got it. That takes us down to 15. 14 left, sorry. 14. Because Margaret... Patsy's just got one. That takes us down to 14. OK, awesome deal. Make the most of that pre-Black Friday deal while you can. £9.99. I tell you what, if you got that, I would add in the extra black for $3.99. That I would do, because if you're into your shrink plastic, I mean, the clear was great at £5.49 for a pack of 6, but the pack of 12. The pack of 12. Can we put that on the other side, Ellie? She went on already there. So in a moment over here, another graphic's going to come on the side of the screen. 12 sheets of black A4 shrink plastic has shrunk to £3.99 today. It's brilliant, isn't it? So I'd get all of that deal for £24.99. Does include some black, but then if you want an additional 12, add that in for £3.99. Absolutely awesome. And again, if you've got a heat gun and you've never tried shrink plastic, today's the day to do it, isn't it? at those prices. It's brilliant, absolutely brilliant. Well done, everybody. I love the fact that you got all the colours. I love the fact that you've got some black, some clear, some gold, some silver. But then again, if you find that you want to do lots more black, then throw in that absolutely wonderful Black Friday deal. Let's face it, it's a pre-Black Friday, but we're just going to make the most of it. 12 additional A4 black shrink plastic A4 sheets, £3.99. Absolutely brilliant. Well done, Lisa. Lisa, you got it in your basket. Diane, Carol, Crafters, Mary, Crafters, Jane. Amanda's just got it as well. Well done. Talk about a shrinking price. Wonderful. Well done. Fantastic. We've still got the colouring book to do, but I would grab those shrink plastic. Oh, hang on a second. We've just had five checkout on the big bundle, and Diane and Lisa. Oh dear, we're in single figures. Okay, that deal is now in single figures. So yeah, of course we can. Of course we can, my darling. Do you want to pop the colouring book on quickly, or do you want to go straight to the jewellery box? Okay, right, okay, we've got people asking for the jewellery box. Okay, we can show you again. We can show you again. Not a problem, my lovelies. Right then, so a lot of people messaging saying, can we see the jewellery box again? Yes, you can. It would be my absolute that bit deal on the shrink plastic is nearly gone because Lisa's just got them as well. Good luck on the shrink plastic. So I cannot rave about this jewellery box enough. It's so cool. It's absolutely amazing. So we'll go to this. You lift the handle and you just rock it back into position and that folds at the back there. Okay, we're in single figures of the shrink plastic now. You open up both sides like this, okay? And in here, you've got a whole fold-out section for all of your earrings. And again, you can see there's that deep recess. So that means all the earring posts of your studs and your butterfly back, your lever backs, your shepherd hooks, your hoops will all go and fit in there and still close. You've also got these little turrets at the top, look. So little turrets at the top where you can hang some bracelets or necklaces if you so choose. And then all those different sections, look, and you've got studs and dangles, dangle studs, dangle studs, dangle studs all the way down. And you've got exactly the same on the other side. So that's a lot of earrings you're going to get into there. Okay, and then that close up. Then we open the top and you've got a whole beautiful felt line section tray that comes out. So you've got rings or studs or cufflinks, you've got watches and necklaces and bracelets and brooches. Oh, Elaine just said, I bought 2 of the jewellery boxes. They are well packaged and they come in a gift box. Oh, do they? Oh, that makes it even better. Brilliant presents, she says. Great price, isn't it? $29.99, Elaine. That's lovely. I bet the people that are going to receive theirs are going to be very, very grateful to you, Elaine. So thank you, lovely. And thanks for the message. That's great. And then here, look, this section folds down. Again, you've got more sections for, it might be the things that you wear the most, the rings and earrings that you wear the most, perhaps. Then you've got 2 sections that come out, all felt lined. Again, you might have a collection of watches, bracelets, necklaces, brooches, and that goes in there. And then you've got another section here, still going, another section here for you to put, I was just saying about perhaps you've got a pearl knotted necklace that you need to lay flat. That goes in the bottom. All of that in that wonderful, nice and easy to keep clean, brilliantly uber transportable piece of kit there. That lovely jewellery box for an unbelievable, let's see what I'm doing, there you go, 20, oh no, I can't believe there's a 2 at the front, $29.99. So there's Elaine, she's already bought 2, she had brilliant quality, comes in a gift box, great for presents, and you pop that there, and then you just put that into position and it locks in for the handle. $29.99. VP, GP42. Good luck to everybody. I mean, there's a crafter there in Greater London. Can you imagine if you were shopping in London how much something like that would be in one of the department stores? We had a look on John Lewis. We can't find anything like this anywhere else. We can't give you a price comparison. There are layered jewellery boxes, and they're about anything between £75, there was £200, there was £48, there was £52, £75 on John Lewis and Monica Veneda. They are very different, but this is the uber contemporary carry case jewellery box. It's absolutely brilliant. Good luck, Leslie. Sorry, what did you say, Ellie, love? Yeah, I don't know whether that'll be on again before Christmas. I don't know. I can't say if it will or it won't. So if you, and Leslie's coming from South Yorkshire, she's thinking about getting two. Great gifts, and I think it's that kind of gift that unless you've seen it here, have you ever seen anything like this anywhere else? No. I think it is really futuristic, isn't it, as well? It's really modern, it's really cool, it's really clever, really compact, and my goodness me, are you going to be able to get an enormous amount of jewellery in there. And what I was saying earlier as well is when you open these sections, you've even got all these, there's a little section for your finger to go in there. There's a little lip for your finger to go there. It's been really cleverly thought out. And I love the fact that you've got turrets for necklaces and bracelets and an open section for hoops and lever backs and shepherd hooks. And then an extra section there. They've maximised the space. You've got your little studs there. So Sandra, Leslie, crafters in Greater London, crafters coming in at me everywhere, Lynn, Susan, just have a look at your price for your jewellery boxes. We can't find anything out there to look anything like this. We can't give you a price comparison because it's completely and utterly unique. Most of the boxes that you see are for in your house, on your dressing table. They're not transportable. They're not going to carry that much jewellery. And we were saying if you do craft fairs and you do your card selling and your card making, how about combining it with a friend that makes jewellery? And that can be, and you might be able to sell on their behalf. There's nothing like this out there. I mean, you try and find any jewellery box anywhere online that looks anything like this. So when you gift, like Elaine's done, again, please, I mean, this is the World Wide Web. Try and find anything like this travel jewellery box. You type in travel jewellery box and you won't find anything like that out there in the marketplace. It's totally unique. Absolutely unique. And at $29.99, it's a phenomenal buy price, isn't it? Yep. Okay, so the shrink plastic is about to go. You have literally got within a whisker of an opportunity to get the big bulk buy. There's 9 chances left on that one. 9 chances on the sheets of 24, down to $9.99. Is there any of the black £3.99? Okay, there are about 20 chances of the black at £3.99. Half the stock's gone. Less than half the stock is available. And 17 of the clear. So the clear was a pack of 6 for $5.49. Something went outrageously wrong with the black shrink plastic. 12 sheets for $3.99, but we're not querying that. We did this morning for you. We're not going to get in trouble, so just check out. And the amazing 24 sheets for $9.99 in the black, the gold, the silver, the clear, and all the colours. The mix of colours for $9.99. Amazing. Don't forget your craft scissors as well for £2.99. Awesome deal. Now, after the break, my lovelies, I am very excited. I've not been on air with this lady for ages, and I'm so excited. We've got Sandra from Sanntangle, and she has got not 1, not 2, but 3 Hobbymaker highlights, really, realistically. We're going to we've got you covered for the whole of 2023. So, my lovelies, can I ask that you join us after the break? You might want to get yourself a coffee, get yourself a tea. You know, you might just relax. We're going to have a lovely relaxing hour and we're going to be Santangling with Sandra. We'll see you after the break.
Want to know what's going on in the next show? Then head over to our website. Click on the TV guide. This will tell you who's presenting, which guest we have joining us, along with what's going on in each hour. If you ever miss a show, you can catch up by clicking on the day you missed and then click Watch This Show. You can also view what product was on and if it's still available to buy. Catch up on Hobbymaker. Here at Hobbymaker, we want your shopping experience to be as simple as possible. That's why you can buy as many items as you like all day and only pay 1 postage and packaging fee. It doesn't matter what weight, size or quantity of your order or how many times you check out that day, you still will only be charged 1 P&P. Shopping made simple with Hobbymaker.
I am Sandra Rushton and I am the owner of Sanntangle, which is a small business in Lincolnshire where it's only been going 3 years or so, but we're really, really passionate about what we do. So it's a very mindful form of art. That's its basic core. So if you can hold a pen and draw a line, you can tangle. And it's about that mindfulness, that relaxation, and about you having a moment just for you. But as a result of you having that moment and putting pen to paper, you can create wonderful works of art. We do a lot of live videos, so we're very, very invested in education. We like to have people come to classes, but then of course the products that I design, we make ourselves. So we're involved in every step of the way, from the very first drawing to how it goes onto the computers, to how it's machined, to even books that we still hand make. Oh, I'm looking forward to seeing where we go. It's the start of something new, and I feel that. I feel that it's something exciting, and I'm so glad I'm in at the beginning, because I don't know where it's going, but it's only going somewhere good. And this is the place for me.
Are you having trouble finding the perfect gift? Then why not treat them to the new gift card from Hobbymaker at hobbymaker.co.uk. Simply scroll down to the bottom where it says gift cards, click and you'll be taken to the right place. Decide between posting the card or delivery by email, and then decide how much you want to add. You choose the value. So what do you get the crafter that's got everything? Why not treat yourself or them to the Hobbymaker gift card?
Get ready to make the season brighter than ever and craft your Christmas live with Sarah. Join us for the most fabulous and festive night out as Sarah takes to the stage to show you how to turn your home into a winter wonderland. Cozy, bright and full of magic, Christmas is Sarah's favourite season, and she's got so many fantastic tips, money-saving tricks and creative ideas to bring your handmade Christmas to life. Find out how to reuse pieces from around the home and craft with your family to light up the festive season with joy and sparkle. From beautiful baubles and surprises to hang on the tree to the cutest cards for friends and family. Give a little more with your gift wrapping. Craft keepsakes to cherish and make your Christmas table look extra special. We'll be touring 13 theatres up and down the UK from the 19th of November till the 11th of December. Tickets start from just £30 with VIP packages also available. You're all invited to craft your Christmas, so head over to Ticketmaster to book your seat today.
Good morning. Oh, we couldn't stop showing you that jewellery box again. It's too good. Too good. Good morning. Good morning. I am so happy to see this lovely lady back. Hello, Sandra.
Hello. Feels like we've been here hours already.
I know we have, haven't we? Oh, Sandra, tell everybody, what time did you have to get up this morning and what time did you leave to get
I did leave the house at 2 o'clock this morning to be here. So to be honest, what's the point in going to bed?
Exactly.
Really?
Did you go to bed or not?
I actually did, yeah. I did have an
for a
early
bit?
night because I think, I need it.
Yeah.
Yeah, I need it.
It was a heck of a drive. It was a nerve-wracking drive.
It's not very
today.
nice out there. It was
isn't very
terrible
nice out there.
weather.
Yeah, stop in and watch.
Took my time. And,
Stop in and watch and just treat yourself.
Yeah.
Right then, my lovelies, it's 7 a.m. and we're going to totally change the mood now. It's all about you. It's all about relaxation. And Sandra has bought in one of the most eagerly awaited Sanntangle items for next year.
I know, and I do admit there are 2 items that you've all been waiting for. I've not quite been able to bring one just yet, but this one is a pre-taster, I would say. So.
Would you like, now I can happily sit here and show it, but it's your baby, it's your work. Would you like to do it? Because I feel like I'm stealing your
No,
thunder.
I can do that, absolutely. To be honest, I've got 2 here. I've got one that I've not touched, and I've got one that I have.
Should we have which one should we have?
Yeah, so I'll show you both at the same time.
Yeah, go on then.
I mean, of course, you get your calendar and you always want to go through it and you want to see what it's about. And
2023.
We've got, I know, 2023 already. But there's a couple of bits and pieces in here. Some of the artwork you might recognise. Some of it you might not. So what I've done you some coloured pictures there so you can have a little bit of a taster as to what you're going to get. You've got the same on the back as well, some of the pictures.
Brilliant.
And then I'm giving you here, you've got a 2023 full-on
Great.
calendar there. You notice you've got an extra bank holiday this year coming.
Oh, yeah, we have, haven't we? 'Cause
You
of,
have.
the coronation.
Yes. So
It's an extra one in May,
just
isn't
a
it?
reminder there, yeah, absolutely.
Yeah.
So that's our calendar. Of course, you could tangle around this, but I've not done that yet.
That's great that you put all the bank holidays down at
Need
the
it.
bottom. That's brilliant.
Yeah, we need it.
Yeah.
Yeah, okay. So moving on. Now, okay, this is our January. So you see at the moment, it's just a list, so you can only put a certain amount on there. You can add things around here, but that's for tangling, isn't it?
Yes, exactly.
So if I show you this one, I've already made a start. Look, you see the difference between this one and this one?
Yeah.
So, you know, I'm the same as everybody else. You start, don't you? And you think, well, I haven't got enough space. What am I going to do? So above it there,
This is brilliant.
you've got some space there. Now, you're not going to need it for every single day. So I've given you spaces that you can put the date in and you can
Especially
add
against-
more details.
Yeah, that's
Absolutely.
great.
The nice thing about this as well is you don't always want that on show. You know, if
No.
you've got hospital appointments and things like
that's
that.
a good point, actually,
You don't
yeah.
really want it on show. You want to show this, but not that. So, of course, that folds under and you don't have to show that.
It might be that you put like a different Sanntangle asterisk style.
Yeah, something
motif
to it, absolutely,
To revert
yeah.
back to what's on the back.
Exactly. Or, I mean, if you don't want to use that one, you can use the one on the back because you've got one for all. So you can use
Brilliant.
it however you want to do it. So if I move into February, I've given you quite a bit. Now, it looks a little bit full, that one, but it's not because so much more you can do with it.
Wow.
See, again, I've only started, I've come in with a little bit of colour, I've added a few bits. When I say colour, I mean blacking.
Yeah.
Added a few bits and pieces, but every single page is going to be
Gorgeous.
different. I don't want to show every single one because you can see. So look at this one, for example.
Oh, Sandra.
This looks a little bit, you know, it's ready for you to tangle away with. Yes, you've got your important information, your additional details at the back,
Yeah,
but then you've got
brilliant.
your lovely image that you can then start to.
So
add your
every
tangles.
calendar will be unique.
Every single one,
Every
yeah,
single
absolutely,
one.
yeah. Now this one is not an image you've seen before unless you came to class at the weekend.
Oh, yeah.
This was actually,
Yeah, how many people did you have at your workshop?
Now we had
this weekend?
27 on Saturday and I think it was about 22, 23
Wow, brilliant.
Sunday.
Had a
So
lovely time,
we had
didn't they?
quite a busy, yeah, it's fantastic because everybody gets to meet each other and they get to talk. And to be honest, a lot of it's work. It's like heads down, get on with it. But but yeah, we do that as well. So yeah, you know, just sort of go with the flow here. I'll show you one more.
Can I just mention, if just while you are, you probably haven't stuck your head up and looked at the checking out board there, look.
Oh.
Let's just say we've got the price in. It's $15.99. We've put the code on. Just shows how many people absolutely adore Santangling.
To get up this early.
Yeah, absolutely. And can I just say thank you for your support, because obviously it's nerve-wracking for Sandra to release things like this, but this is the gift that's going to give every single month of every single year of every single month next year, isn't it? It's just wonderful. So thank you so much.
Oh, you're welcome. It's okay. I'm actually I thought I'd do a bit of drawing. Because
Oh,
I'll show
that'd
you
be
all what I'm
lovely.
doing. Again, this is an image that some of you might have seen on the Santangle Facebook page, but it's not something that's a stencil or anything like that.
Okay.
This has just been so well received, this
I love
owl.
that with the owl in the
We
background.
actually, we drew it at the weekend from scratch, but I'm giving you something here that you can start with.
So just for anybody watching that
Yeah.
is new to us this morning,
What is it?
What's Santangling?
What is Santangle?
Yeah.
Santangle is very, very simple, simply put. We're going to create art. It almost looks impossible, like you could never draw it, but it's about creating it with very simple lines, simple pen strokes, just taking your time, and as you do it, just enjoy the process. Okay. Don't necessarily think about the end results, just enjoy what
Relax
you're doing.
and enjoy it.
And that's what it's all about. Yeah, simple pen.
Yeah.
Oh, yeah, maybe that. Yeah, simple pen, and that's all we need to do. So let's have a look at this then. Where would we start? Wherever you sort of want to. Wherever you sort of want to. Let's. I've got a bit of a flower design here. So let's go in with we like bubbles.
Oh yeah. You always call them bubbles, not circles, don't you?
Yeah, there's a certain reason for that, because if you think, well, we're going to draw circles, you expect
It to be perfect.
it to be perfectly round, and it's not.
No point putting that pressure on yourself.
Yeah,
is
it's
there?
never going to be. You know, I mean, I do it a lot. Mine are pretty good, but they're never perfect. And I honestly, I don't think I want them to be. I like that little bit of quirkiness about it. Just makes a little bit of interest there, doesn't it?
absolutely.
And we all have our own little ways of doing it. So, you can tell somebody by their bubbles sometimes. I know it sounds really crazy, but you can.
Yeah. Hey, we've all got our own style, haven't we?
Yeah, of course, absolutely. So you go, fill it with bubbles.
What sort of pen is it that you use, Sandra?
This is a nice little fine liner.
Do we like 0.3 or something?
Yeah, this is a 0.3, so I think it's about 2.5 mils, something like that.
Okay.
It's quite fine. I mean, honestly, you don't want to go too much thicker, maybe a 3. A 4 would be fine, but a 5, I think, for some of these images, because these have been drawn with the same pen and you want it to look like you've drawn all of it, rather than me drawing part of it.
Okay. But we have lots of 0.3 mil pens on the website, so just have a little search on.
That's it. They're all on there, and I know a lot of you out there have got them. So
your calendar's going down very well, Sandra. If you've got any questions or messages you'd like to sort of give to Sandra or to thank her for the calendar that's been eagerly awaited, do please go onto the Hobbymaker website, and when you click on Watch Live and it says send a message live to the studio, Sandra would love to hear from you.
Do you know, I've not actually created a Sanntangle calendar in about 3 or 4 years.
Oh, so this isn't every year?
No, I've not done one of these for a long time.
I wonder if that's why it's so popular then.
It's quite interesting to sort of, bring one, because of course, if you buy a calendar from the shop, it's going to be manufactured in a factory.
Exactly, yeah.
And I know we sort of at HQ we're very much like a factory. But there's 4 of us that work there, and every single one of these calendars is done by hand.
Oh, wow.
So in order to actually create one of these, we have to punch the calendar. We have to punch it in 3 sets. So each calendar is punched 3 times. So you get about 4 or 5 pages in.
Oh, lovely.
And then the little coil at the top is put in by hand. And then we use a little press to press it down. And then we have to cut out. And of course, the little punch that, you get your little corner, your middle bit there. Again, that has to be done by hand.
It's all been done by hand.
So, yeah, everything. So when you actually get your calendar, it has literally lovingly
been
created, yeah.
And then you get to lovingly Santangle it as well and make it your own.
Exactly.
That is, oh gosh. So you've gone to coloured pens now?
I've gone to coloured pens, yeah. I know we've all got our brush pens, so I'm using the fine line end.
Yeah.
And coming on in there and adding some colour. It's just really quite nice to do. And, if you did a little bit each night.
Yeah.
So, you get it on the 1st of June, you say, right, okay, I'm just going to do that middle bit, and then the 2nd. And by the end of it, you're going to have a completed image. Now, you don't have to work just on the image alone. You can extend it, so...
This is such a great...
It's lovely, isn't it? I mean, I'd keep doing that, but, we're working on different areas.
Lovely.
So maybe you'd want to bring some more of these out. There we go. And of course, if you would rather go in pencil first, then it's absolutely fine. Draw some bits in pencil first.
Yeah.
But you can you've got space around it within which you can actually do some extra things there. There we go.
Such a good idea, this is. I think, looking how popular it is, I think we might have to request one of these every year, Sandra.
Well, it's one of those things, and I don't like to do the same thing every time.
I get it.
And the diary every year
has been... busy, aren't you, as well?
Yeah. But I'm only busy because there's lovely people out there that want my products.
Yeah.
And so for that, I'm truly grateful.
Yeah.
You see how that's sort of working?
Yeah.
I'm going to put a little bit of colour on with some pencils.
Okay.
Again, you could do little bits. You could do it all in one go. It's whatever you want.
Do a little bit a day.
Yeah, whatever you want to do with it.
Yeah.
So let's bring a little bit of blue in. Colour the eye. The eye needs a bit of black in the middle there as well, doesn't it? So.
Yeah. Brings it to life as soon as you bring the eyes in, doesn't it?
Of course it does. They get the character from there, I think. So, yeah. I mean, this paper, you could use alcohol markers on it, but I'm not going to because we've got that additional dates on the back of it.
I was going to say it would bleed through.
It will bleed through, yeah. So maybe I perhaps I wouldn't use those. So coloured pencils, the fibre tips, gel pens, anything like that. You could even bring a bit of glitter in if you want.
Oh yeah.
Things like that. There we go. Let's just sort of fill that eye in there. Look at
So
that.
that changes it straight away.
Straight away, doesn't it? Yeah. Let's bring a couple of little lines out. And again, it's whatever you want to do with
When
it.
you think how much enjoyment you're going to get out of this across the entire year, if you stretch it out over the year and you actually restrict yourself to each page per month, you might want to do it straight away. But that £15.99 to get that totally unique mindfulness, relaxation calendar,
Yeah.
that's a really good price
Yeah.
point as well.
It is. I mean, some of the images you'll find that they are sort of integrated into the dates, but some of them aren't. So this one, for example, you could actually cut this down when you're finished.
Yeah.
And you could put this on a card or you
That's
could
what I mean.
frame
You wouldn't
it.
throw it away, would you?
No, not at all. It's
Yeah.
your unique artwork. So you see, I've done a bit of colouring. I'm back into like using my pen now,
Yeah.
adding little bits in. I'm just going to show you in a minute the one in my calendar that I've started. I've added a bit more colour to it.
Yeah.
But let's just see where it started and where I've done a bit more to it. There we go. So
I'm having a little cheeky flick through. I hope you don't mind.
Some fantastic pieces in there.
Oh, I like October.
Yeah. Yeah, here we are. So I've done a little bit more work in there.
wow.
I've got different, my gel pens and my coloured pencils, things like that. I've added extra bits on the edge, but, we've just done that extra line down here. I kind of like that, so I want to come in and add a little bit more to it.
That's incredible.
Okay, there we are. So you can extend it down the page. You could put a frame around it if you wanted to, I think as well, sometimes it's nice to have that little bit of something that you can start with.
Yeah.
Gives you a bit of confidence.
Of course it does. Yeah.
You say, well, do you know what? I can actually do this because I've got something to go off. I can see
Exactly.
where it's heading. So I'm going to bring another one down here.
That is gorgeous. I think
Lovely
our
little thing, isn't
Pauline's in later. She's going to want one of these.
Oh,
isn't
is she?
Yeah.
Oh,
She's going to want one of these,
that's
Pauline.
nice. We'll have a cup of tea together then. That'd be nice. There we go. You see, I've drawn this bit first,
Yeah.
and then rather than trying to work out where it's coming from, I do that afterwards.
Okay.
Yeah, you put that in, and you can just sort of follow it up and through and all the way to the top if you like. And then let's have a couple of little... See, I've got a little bit of a flat section there.
Yeah.
You might think, oh no, it's a bit flat. What's going on? Don't worry about it. Let's put some curls on the end. There we go.
Oh, lovely.
So it's never a problem. There's always something you can do with it, and who's to know now that was...
Exactly.
Yeah,
It's all part of the original design.
yeah. There's no such thing as an end result. And of course, you've got the coloured image either on the front, on the inside front or the inside back, so you can refer to it and look at my original work from
Copy
there.
that. You don't mind people copying that?
No, you can copy that if you want to, or you can go ahead and do your own thing. I think you look at it and think, oh, I quite like that, and I'll try that bit, but then you go your own way anyway.
Yeah.
There you go. See, I'm going to do that on all of them, and just put some little bubbles. There we go. See, I could have done that in gel pen, couldn't I?
Yeah.
But that's okay. I'm going to do a few of these on the same here now. So it's all sort of forming part of the same image, isn't it?
That is gorgeous.
It's a lovely little thing. There you go. And then let's put those little dots in.
Yeah.
And then I put some bubbles in. It's really nice paper to work on as well.
Is
Now,
it?
usually we use the cartridge paper for tangling, but I'm not necessarily going to shade this much. It's more about the colour, and it's such super smooth. It's really nice to sort of
Just you can't
work
help but relax when you're Santangling, can you? You are very relaxing, San.
yeah, my husband doesn't always think so. Oh dear. No.
That is spectacular.
Just, you start to sort of bring it in, isn't it? I mean, look at that now compared to just keeping it plain. It's such a... Just by having a flat line, thinking, do you know what, I'll put some curls on, it's really changed the whole piece. There's no particular plan. You just sort of go with what you think at the time.
Yeah.
There we go. It's nice as well, if you've got stamps and inks, if you've got... I mean, we did some positive stamps not that long ago. If you've got those, you've got space to put them on. And I think, that helps sometimes if you're feeling a bit down, looking at something positive, or put your own little quotes on and things.
Yeah. That's a nice idea, actually.
Fill the page and add to it. And when you're having that kind of... We all have those days, don't we? That kind of day.
Gosh,
Look at her.
Yeah, little quote every month you could do as well,
Absolutely.
couldn't you? And think it through and... Yeah. I've got a lot of people with it in baskets, by the way. A lot of you. Did we have a reasonable start availability? We did. Okay, thank goodness. At the moment, we've got enough for you all.
I didn't want to get here today and find that you all wanted one and we couldn't do it. So Leslie and Tommy are back up at HQ. Maybe not quite yet, but they'll be there making these. So yeah. So there we go. So there's there's so much more we can do with it. As I say, we can bring in our gel pens. You can add little bits of glitter, but of course there's other bits I want to show you today. So just going to put a little bit of my gel pen in. Just in there. And that's why we've got these. You just want a little bit of something, a little bit metallic in there.
Oh, I like that.
I like that. I might even come up, put a bit in on some of those. Then you can go in, when it's dry, you can go in maybe with the silver and add a little highlight. But I'm just going to let that dry first. So.
How do you sort of, when you're teaching and things and people want to learn, and once you've gone through the circles and the bubbles, rather, sorry.
Yeah.
How do you decide what shapes and things? How do you come up with those? How do you know what to?
It's a really good question, actually. I've got my sketch pad here. I'll just bring
Would
it
you
up.
mind?
And I'll show you.
I just don't know
how
whether
I do
I'd come up with that many ideas of the
Have
different.
a look. So here we go. We've got one. Do I want to show all? Some of them might be a little. Hang on, sneak peek. Here we go. Right. So this one, for example, here's the original. Now I've got an electric car.
Yeah.
I'm stopping at service stations
To charge
So
up.
this was drawn at I think it's Tamworth.
Oh,
or was
was
it
it?
Trowell? One or the other. So yeah. So what I actually do, I actually physically draw it so you can see all the pencil sketches round.
Yeah.
And then I go in with a pen and I've marked in little bits with pen that I like. I've kept all the pencil in there. I've not shaded it, just kept the pencil.
Yeah.
And they say, right, okay, what shapes do I need to enable somebody else to draw this?
Okay.
So you definitely need like an oval shape.
Right.
And you definitely need some sort of teardrop shape.
Yeah.
And then you'd probably need some circles for the eyes.
Okay.
And then from there you say, well, okay, this is the size I want it. I would draw these shapes. I'd scan them in. And then I'd send the program to my husband and say, right, I want them shapes. I want them shapes. So that's what he would do.
Yeah.
And,
Beautiful.
and from there, then what he would do is we'd then try the stencil to make sure it worked.
Yeah.
And then do the instructions. But in this case, the instructions were verbal because we're in class. So that's it. That's how it's done.
Thank you.
Sounds easy, doesn't it?
Well, I'm sure it isn't, but but yeah. So and again, our lovely Sandra is even. When you get to the back of the calendar, there's even your overview of 2024 as well, and your bank holiday dates.
There is, and I've given you January as a list because we get to December, you want to start planning in January.
Yeah.
But you might not want to use your new calendar, so it's all there that you can add to it.
So thank you so much. Do keep checking out my lovelies. Amazing first calendar in a few years from our lovely Sandra. But she hasn't just bought those for you today. That Hobbymaker, if there's any stock left, will be repeated later on. But we've got 2 more brand new items from Sandra. So all of you Santanglers must be in your absolute element today. So can I just ask as well, lovely, how did the... I'm guessing this might be you and your husband. How did the ships that pass? How did this lovely design come about?
It is literally because we are like ships that pass, honestly. We do work together, but he's upstairs, I'm downstairs kind of thing. But yeah, it's one of those lovely things that it just works.
I love this.
I get these ideas. I don't know how or where they come. I'm very lucky.
Yeah. Well, we're very lucky that you have them as well.
Yeah, get
and
them on there.
If I just show you here as well, you've got these 2 amazing stencils, and you can see all the sort of again, we're talking anything nautical, aren't we?
Absolutely, yes. Shipping a bottle in there,
Yeah.
and anchors,
Sails, spinnakers, the boats themselves, and oh my goodness me, and even a little cheeky bottle of rum.
Absolutely.
She's not missed a trick.
But you were the one that's creating it. There's so many shapes there, so many different types of ship. You were the one that's actually going to create the image.
This would be a nice one for gents as well, wouldn't it? You know, when you think about, I'm not going automatically that it's gents that sail and this, that, and the next thing. I'm just thinking, it's just one of those things. My dad got me into sailing many, many moons ago. But the ship in the bottle, look at that design there. Look, with the ship in the bottle, it's absolutely awesome.
Lovely,
that
isn't
is.
it?
Love that.
You want to see some samples?
Yes, please.
Actually, the one right next to you, the ship in a bottle. Look at the oval there, with the yellow with the bow. It's got some flowers in it.
This, I do
That's from
apologise.
that's the oval frame, but it says actually the ship in a bottle.
Oh, yeah.
Instead of it being a ship in a bottle.
But we've got the oval frames coming up later.
Yes,
as well,
of course, because everything works together. I'll explain that in a little bit more detail.
Okay, brilliant.
I've got a couple more samples here.
Gosh, yes,
I'll just
please.
do a quick flick through and then I'll show you how
Yes,
we did
please.
them. So here we go. First one, sunset.
Oh, lovely.
Look at that, just how you tangle. That's done on a regular tile, so you don't have to think too big in that sense.
Oh, I love that.
Same sort of thing, look. Just done in,
Oh.
like, look, with a little lighthouse in the background. And then if you want to go a little bit different with the lighthouse, bring some colour in.
Oh, yes. Oh, these are fab.
This one. Very sort of bright and breezy, aren't they? There's a lot going on with them. This one's brought in the other stencil we've got today as well with the ship's wheel.
Oh, is this
Yeah.
the sea life one?
This one comes out of the, not the other one.
Oh, the by the sea.
By the sea, yeah.
sea. Sorry.
It is early.
Yeah,
It
the
is
by the
early.
sea, yeah.
And then one more.
Oh, yeah.
You know, little tiny tiles in there. So there's lots you can do with it. It's a really nice little stencil set
I
there.
love it. I'll tell you what, while we're just going through those as well,
Yeah.
we'll just put the by the sea one in case anybody, I'll just get them all on air for you in case you want to get hold of any of those. You've got the anchors, you've got the ship's wheel, you've got whale or mermaid, depending on what you
Exactly.
you know, whichever. And there's the ship's wheel as well. And again, as you can see, there's stunning works of art for your card making, your scrapbooking, your journal pages, all created by Sandra. And again, in the booklets, look, if I just show you here and you go inside, look, lots of information and hints and tips inside as well there. Look, if I put that there, you can see all the information down there from the lovely Sandra as well. So that's the By the Sea stencil set. Oh, you make it easy, don't you?
I know.
By the Sea
I
stencil
know.
set.
I have to keep you on your toes.
So you get that as well for £15.29. Lovely. We've still got Sea Life to come as well, and we've got your ships that pass. That we've got the oval frame as well, and £15.29 for the By the Sea. Are we going to have a demo as well?
Yes, absolutely. I've started actually with my oval frame, and I've got a macro tile here. It's nice sometimes just to bring the frames in because it's nice to sort of see where they're going. I've drawn in a couple of the shapes. I've not gone to the largest one. It depends what you want to do with it, you know. And
We'll just put that on the screen for you,
touch
just so
that
you've got
in.
the chance to get everything that you need, and then we'll hand over to Sandra.
There we go.
This is your oval frames. There's a myriad of them. Oval frame stencil. You've got all the information as well and all the explanation from the lovely Sandra because she created the concept. And you can add one of the ovals or lots of the ovals, and there's all the information inside. Look, £13.99. Okay.
okay.
Right. Sorry, Sandra.
That's all right. Do you know, they're absolutely essential. When you look at these here, you've got a circle around this one and an oval around this one. You don't have the stencils to do circles and ovals. You could sketch them if you want to, and you don't have to have the frames, but that's where they've come from.
Yeah.
The booklet in here goes through how to create the ships and everything else. Drawing the oval, it comes in other things. So this is where these differ slightly. It's not showing you an exact picture. It's showing you here how to create all the different ships from the little shapes that you've got. So I haven't numbered the shapes because when you look at the stencil, you can tell what they are.
Pretty obvious,
So here, look, then it's taking it a bit further. So look, you've got your ship in a bottle. Here we've started drawing the bottle with the ship in there. So we've taken one of those and adding some little sea kind of designs and a bit of rope around it. This one using a couple of circles, which again, you could sketch. And then it shows how you could put a tiny little ship in the middle there. So that's how to sort of create them.
There's a lot
put
to
them
this
together.
booklet, isn't there, with stencils?
There's always a lot of info. Yeah, there is. So here, look, it shows you that I'm using the circle stencil. That's from the circle frames, so it's not in with here. But you can see how I did it, okay? Then you've got another tangle that would create a C type of design. And this is how I then build up this image to look like this one.
Oh, wow,
Okay, same with this one. Putting the sun in the background. So you've got various ideas on how you can do it and what you can do. We're going to do this one in a minute. But then I'm also showing you how you can actually use different colours or different ways to colour things. And then here you've got, look, how you create that mini centrepiece. And I've showed you. It's almost, if you want to learn how to do gems, this is how you would colour a gem. So that's quite a useful one. And again, adding colour to different bits and pieces, and then actually using different colours to create something a little bit more piratey, maybe.
Yeah.
So there's quite a lot in there.
I'm giving you my pirate joke.
Oh dear, do we have to go on then?
Why are pirates called pirates?
I don't know.
Because they are.
Oh, do you know, it'd be something my husband would say. Really, he's only allowed one a day. So yeah. Oh. Anyway.
Sorry, Sandra.
We'll move on. Okay, so I've got my oval frame, and I'm going to use the sort of the ship in the bottle. I think that's quite a nice one to do. So let's put it in it. And you notice again, I'm using pencil. At the moment, it's all construction lines because I'm going to want, you know, a couple of little bits and pieces over the top of this. There we go. So here we go. I'm just going to sort of create little curves in there. Okay. Now I'm not. If you were going to have a sort of a completely see-through bottle, you would have to draw a little curve there. But I'm not going to worry about it so much as we're going to draw a ship. So here you go. You've got lots of different sizes. So this is probably one of the largest.
Yeah.
Really tiny ones. Little one here. Look. So let's use this one.
Brilliant.
And I'm going to put it. It's going to look a little bit like it's in midair for now, but not to worry.
We trust you.
There we go. Just go with it. Here we are. So I'm actually going to put those little sails in there as well. So I've got sort of the sections of my little ship. I'm just going to put a little mast in there. And then let's have this one, another little one here. There we go. Now, I can extend that a little bit because, you know, it's quite nice. I've got that, but I can use another one of those sails. And this is what it's all about, isn't it, with tangling? You can create your own version of it. So there's another.
A little spinnaker.
Just added another, yeah. Let's do another one of these as well. So this one, it's going to sit slightly behind. There we go. So, you know, you could just keep going.
Yeah.
And maybe we want a couple of little boxes on little window, maybe little portholes. Look, there we go. So we've created our own little ship. Let's put a little sail on there. There we go. Okay. And want a bit of a horizon line. So it's going to be sort of up there somewhere. And the nice thing about that, actually, let's come in with pen now and do something with this. Let's bring in, I'm going to turn it this way. I'm going to create swirls. You know, we've just done some swirls. Let's do some swirls. So this looks like it's, you know, a little bit of the water lapping at the boat there. There we go. Of course, you could do these in blue or green or different colours and add different bits and pieces in. There we go. I'm going to draw my ship in now. I think you can use the stencil again, but, you know, sometimes you might want to just do it freehand. You can change little bits about it as you're going. Let's put that little one in there and some little boats there. Let's just have a little curl or two there. And then bring that in. See, so now I'm sort of just drawing around the shapes I've got there. I'm going to put the mast at the back of that one.
Lovely.
And then its little
I love this stencil
tail
set.
there.
It's absolutely, there's so much you can do with it.
It's really sweet, isn't it?
Oh, it's brilliant.
You know, it's a ship in a bottle. It's very traditional, but you can modernise them up a little bit if you want.
Yeah.
Just going to put that horizon line in because we want a little bit of ground, a little bit of a wobbly line in the background there, maybe. A little bit of one there. And let's just fill that in. Just have a little bit of land. There we go. Okay, so you've got that little shape. We want a little bit of a bubble in there. We want a bit of a sun. So if you're not comfortable, draw it in first of all with the pencil. That's not bad. I'm liking that. I'll go with that. There you go. And then we've got on here, we've got different sizes of lighthouse. So I'm going to use the smallest one, being that's in the bottle there. And let's draw that one in. There we go. Now I could actually come in, before I take the stencil off, because it's going to be like a silhouette, I might as well fill it in as I'm going. This makes life a bit easier. Let's take that off.
I love a lighthouse though, don't you?
There it is, yeah, look at that. And then let's bring in the anchor on the top here. There we go. Because we want it to sort of look like a, you know, ship in a bottle. So let's make, you know, add a little charm in there. There we go. Let's put that one in. And then let's have a look. Let's put this in. This is where, you know, you can do whatever you want to do with it. It'd be great for cutting out and things, wouldn't it? But let's have a little row of little curves going in there, just like little rope going around.
I like that.
And let's have some little, again, look, just curves going in there to hold that in place. We need the cork in. And I put some little sort of, almost like little C's.
Yeah.
Just so it looks a little bit like it's cork.
Oh, I see, yeah.
And then again, you could use the stencil, or you can come in with freehand and draw that bottle in now. Okay, I'm not going to go all the way to the bottom just yet. Let's draw that bit in. Because of course we want to sort of like put this in some context. So I'm going to come in with those swirls again and give it a little bit of something to work on. There you go. So just sort of straight over the base, and I'm going to work it along and into that frame there. There we go. Let's put a couple there as well. There it is. Of course, a couple of little bubbles lying around. Okay, I can now draw this so it joins the bottom there. So we've sort of got our ship in the bottle now. We've got this little bit going around the edge. Let's just bring a little bit of pencil in there. I'm just going to add a little bit there, a little bit under there. Okay, and then that's where we can start with the frame. So I've marked all the sort of the holes. This is why we've got holes in this stencil. You see these here?
Okay,
this actually gives us a positioning, so I know that they're going to be more or less in the, you know, spaced out in a similar manner. So I don't have to get to the end and think, oh, I've gone wrong here and I shouldn't have done that. I've got to squash one end up. So just put those bubbles in. And then I'm going to add another one just on the inside there. So it's sort of matching.
Yeah.
There we go.
Like you say, that takes the pressure off the actual stencil and it breaks it into more manageable sections.
Exactly.
People, doesn't it?
Yeah. There's so many things you can do with these frames. They're not just frames. There's so many more things. There you go. And then working my way around. Let's have a look. I'm going to do it's called an aura. You know, when you draw around or inside something.
Oh, right.
Just to create this little
I know that.
shape like that. And then around again. Follow it round. See, and if you bobble, it's a little bit, we can actually put little crosses in so it looks like little screws.
Oh, yeah.
Let's draw another one. There we go. And now I'll do another one and then I'll show you how we can change the shape a little bit. So we create those all the way around. And then between each one, let's just put a mark on the end, just with pencil, so you can see where I'm going to head. And what I'm going to do is I'm going to go from one to the other with a curve. So from there to there, and there to there, and there to there. Okay, then I'd keep that all the way around. You see how that's starting to give me a different shape?
Yeah, give you like a scallop sort of.
So working on this one, I'm going to put like a little hook shape. Like that. Okay. And then I'm going to do another one going the other way. Then again. Round we go. And I'm going to stop when I get to that line. I'm not going to go any further than that line there. And I do this all the way around. And then any little gaps at the end, I'm going to come back and I'm going to fill it with bubbles. There you go. So you sort of think, oh, those little hooks didn't look quite right, or I'm not comfortable with them. Then you're going to fill everything around them with bubbles. There you go. You see how that starts to build? There you go. So once you've got all this in, you would then rub all the pencil lines out.
Right, okay.
Okay, not going to do that just yet because, again, I'm going to show you on another one how it works. But then coming in with pencil, I'm going to add some. See all that work I've done? I'm just going to scribble all over the top of it, look. All the way around. I'm going to do that on both lines. Okay. I'll come to the bottle and I'll shade that in a minute. So using our tortillon.
Yeah.
Now, when you do this, you're not going to hold it like a pencil upright. You're going to hold it slightly shallower angle. And you see, notice I've gone from this angle and I've gone to holding it with 2 fingers, well, finger and thumb. Because what we'd do then is we'd create little swirls. It just means you're not putting too much pressure on it. You're just letting the paper, the pencil, the tortillon do all its own work.
The tortillon is that little pack that you get with the sort of really tightly rolled paper, isn't it?
That's it, yeah, really tightly rolled. So it'll last for ages, and you can use a nail file to file it off again.
We've got those on the website, haven't we?
I think so, yeah, absolutely. Yeah, I think we tend to have those quite a bit. And you see, just very gently creating these soft little swirls. And it's going to start giving you that three-dimensional element, isn't it?
Yeah.
So if I bring in the one that I've done all the way around.
Okay. Oh, yeah.
Okay, so you see I've added a little bit of glitter in there as well. It's just nice to have a touch of sparkle. But I want to sort of focus on doing the ship in a bottle. Now, my little, looking for my 8. There you go. Let's just fill that in because that's what we did in the last one. I added a little bit of silhouette in the background there. There we go. That's it. A little bit of land there. And then, of course, we've got this sort of sea appearance. I'm just going to bring a little bit of pencil in there, like we did on the last one, just to give the bottle a little bit of life there, maybe a bit up there, just a touch down there. I'm going to go around the outside of the anchor as well, because it wants a little bit of shadow in there. Let's blend that bit out. So again, you see, finger and thumb, just ever so gently, just softening it out. Okay, I don't want that to travel too far. I just want to keep it towards that edge. And then this needs a little bit of life in it there.
Thinking about the shadowing, isn't it, sometimes, the way the
It is, and it's. I don't want to sort of go into detail about, you know, where the light's coming from and all that kind of thing. Just pick a side.
Yeah.
Whichever side you want to work with and go for that side, absolutely. Just bring a bit of colour in. So if we've got a little bit of a sun there, it's a sort of a sun setting maybe.
Yeah.
So let's bring a touch of orange in as well. And again, you could colour that like a gem if you wanted to. You could follow the instructions in there and show you how to do that. But we just want a little hint. Let's just bring a little bit of light coming from the lighthouse there as well.
Oh, lovely.
Yeah, bit of blue. I'm not going to colour it completely. I just want to add a little bit of a hint of colour there. So nothing too crazy. There you go, because we need a bit in the boat. Now the boat, I could have tangled, and you could tangle the sails. But I think, you know, around the edges and doing the sort of the sea, there's probably enough for that. So let's bring a little bit of this in. And of course, we want those sails to be seen.
Yeah.
So let's go in with a nice sort of brighter colour there, a bit of hint of red there. And again, you see, I'm not seriously colouring it. I'm just adding a little bit of
Just a splash, isn't it?
splash in there. So, you know, watercolours would be brilliant with it. You could really do something with that. And then, of course, on my little swirls here, let's just bring a little bit.
We just had a message come in, actually, Sandra.
Well, good morning. Thank you for being up and watching.
Yeah, the lovely Chris.
Hi, Chris.
Morning, Sandra and Zinni. Good morning, Chris in Bristol. Lovely. Love the calendar and the ship stencils. Which pencil crayons are you using, please?
Oh, I am using the Brunzeal ones. I've brought them to wear before.
Okay.
This is my travel set of 24. But honestly, whatever colour pencils you're happy with, whatever you tend to use normally.
It's watercolour
Yeah, these aren't watercolour, but watercolour would work really nicely.
Right.
And they do watercolour sets, but this is my regular coloured pencils.
And what's the brand again?
It's called Brunzeal. It's a Sakura based. So you know you're going to get a decent quality.
It might be worth seeing if we can get those into the show for later, Ellie. Yeah, we'll have a look, Chris, and we'll see if we can add some of those pencils into Sandra's show later on this afternoon. Would that be okay?
There we go.
Yeah.
Okay. So just to sort of finish this off, and we're spending a little bit of time on this, but I think it's nice to do that sometimes.
It's lovely.
We do have some flourish stencils, some background stencils on the show.
Yeah.
And I've got them here already prepared. I've took them out and I'm thinking what I'm doing. So here, look at this one. I mean, you can tell, look, I use these a lot.
Yeah.
This is the flourish one, but yeah, brilliant flourishes. You can see where they come from. I've just done this particular pattern on the owl. But you don't have to use it for owls. What if you used it as clouds?
Oh, yeah.
Okay, so let's have a look. This is the lovely thing, isn't it, where you can, actually, I'll take that one from underneath. You don't need that one. And I'm going to start bringing a bit in.
We've just popped the background flourish stencil that Sandra's using onto the screen. It's only $8.99 for the background, which and the code is NO1202, and that is giving you those fabulous tangling flourish backgrounds.
Yep. You do get two, so this is just the one.
$8.99. Gosh, that's incredible.
There we go. Now, the nice thing about it, because it goes across the whole of the macro tile, I might as well keep it here. But we didn't cut these so they're straight or square on the edge. Just means that you can use the whole thing. There we go. Just gives it a little bit of a little bit of a grey kind of. Look at that. Oh, it's giving it those lovely sort of shapes, isn't it? It's really nice, isn't it?
It's like dreamy abstract clouds, isn't it?
Yeah, absolutely. Loving it.
Yeah.
Yeah, I might bring a little bit of.
And what dyes are you?
What ink pads? I'm using the Spectrum Noir ink pads. There you go.
Oh, lovely.
Really like them.
Okay, thank you.
They work. They blend beautifully. So, yeah, I've had them for a long time. I do use them. Yeah, just added a touch of different colour in there as well.
Lovely.
Just brings it together, doesn't it? I think last thing to finish this off. Just going to bring a little bit of pencil. I know I've got coloured pencil underneath. Just a little bit of pencil underneath there. And just give it a little hint there. And of course it just needs a little bit, I think, of, there we go, of yellow. You see just underneath where you sort of, I know you've got the ship in the way, but let's just add a little bit of that in there. And of course, we always sign our work.
Why do you think that's important?
Because you own it. I think, usually we put our name and everything on the back. And then on the front, it's always signed. It's just to say, look at what I've done. I'm really proud of this.
Really great, yeah.
And it's my work, and I really want to show off that it's my work.
Yeah.
So there we go. So we could ink more around it if you want to. But I think actually that's kind of nice because we've used a lot of pencil on there, just adding a hint of colour and not overdoing it.
I love it.
Yeah. So, I mean, I don't always put sentiments on my cards, but you could put a sentiment on there, whatever you want to do. But and again, we use the photo corners because you can then take it out. Yeah. And if you want to save it or you want to frame it or do something else with it, exactly. You've got it. So there it is.
And that's what I love about your stencils is because as you built that then with the ships that pass, and you look at that, and you look at the stencil that we just brought to air for the brand new, and then you watch that transfer from that. So the stencil there, look, and you look at each of those sections, and you're just thinking. It's okay, darling. You're thinking all those lovely stencils there. And then actually you look at it and you think, yeah, it's lovely. But then as you watch Sandra build and build and build and using the bottle and using the lighthouse and using the boat and the different sails, and you watch it build and build and build, you realise it's one of those things you've got to get into your Sanntangle collection and all your card making. It doesn't have to just be for Sanntangling, does it, Sandra?
No, not at all. Whatever you want to do with it.
Can I just ask angel policies? Is it full angel policy and people can still, if they want to sell their design,
Absolutely, yeah. Once you've put your stencil on a piece of paper and you've drawn something, it's your work. Right. It's not mine anymore. Okay, as long as you don't photocopy the booklet or print off the stencils and try and sell them, that'd be rude.
Yeah. Well, that would be.
But no, other than that, once you've actually drawn something, you've drawn something. It's yours. Sign it. It's yours. Yeah.
Yeah. Lovely. Yeah. So there you go. So that is you've got the By the Sea one as well. You've got the. Do we do the Sea Life?
Oh, Sea Life's amazing.
Should we do the Sea Life as well? Have we got time?
I can show you how to draw something on Sea Life if you want. We've got some fab samples.
Grab it quick. Yeah.
Yeah. Do you want to see some samples first?
Always.
I'll do a quick flick through. Here we go.
Always.
All right. So, seahorse. Look at this.
Oh, that's my favourite.
Yeah. And you also get jellyfish.
Oh,
jellyfish.
I need this.
Look at this.
I need this.
There's just so many things you can do with it. You know the oval frame we've just done?
Yes.
There it is.
Oh, look. Oh,
So many different characters. Again, they all look different. Even different fish in there as well.
oh, I need to have this one. This is. I used to collect fish and things.
Oh,
so
yeah,
This is
yeah.
absolutely my kind of stencil.
Ship in a bottle. Just fantastic. So many things you can do. Look at that one. So that gives everything in there. So there's quite a lot of things you can do with it. But I'll quickly flick and
I
show
might
you
need to
how
just query that one, darling, because I don't think I've got the right stencil in there.
Yes.
If that is the right.
How on earth does that make it?
How'd you-
Yeah.
Ow! This is what I love about. This is what I love about. So how do you do this? How do you do the seahorse from that?
Right, here we go. Here we go.
I just thought we got the wrong stencil. No, you haven't.
No, it's all very in with the sea. So you've got another ship in a bottle there. You've got a couple little boats in that one as well.
Where's the seahorse? Where's the
Where's the
jellyfish?
seahorse?
Where's the jellyfish?
Where's the jellyfish? Right, here we go.
I love her mind.
Are you ready?
Go on then.
Okay. So we've got 2 stencils in here. I'm only going to work with the one at the minute. You see you've got this line here?
Yeah.
This curve?
Yeah.
Right, let's draw that curve. Now, there are instructions in there, so don't panic.
Okay.
Okay, so you've drawn a curve.
Right.
So then you've got a shape here.
Yeah.
So I'm going to put this shape on the top here. Yeah,
Right.
okay.
Yeah.
And then from there, let's bring in another line here. So I'm going to aura or follow this line.
Yeah.
But I'm just going to make it fatter at the front. Okay?
Yeah.
And then I'm going to come back from the head. I'm going to create another one at the back. All right.
Yeah, Sandra's stencils aren't clearly always obvious. That's
Oh,
why the instructions are there.
that's sort of. But you've got to feel for my creative team because sometimes I will just send them a stencil.
Yeah.
And then they're like, what? So I'll send them a few sketches and say, this is what it's going to be like. And they're like, oh, I get it now.
They just have to trust in the Santangling
Yeah.
process.
See, there's that little shape that we did earlier. So it's a bubble. Bring that round. Join that one in. So you've got the starting points
Oh, I see.
of your shape. Oop. So
Do
then,
you want to grab that? Come on.
that's,
I'll grab that for you, darling.
thank you. So next thing in, we need a bit of an eye. So we've got lots of these different ones here. Let's bring in that one. Let's draw an eye. And then it wants a smaller one. Now I'm just sort of working it because obviously I know the stencil. You will get to this point and you'll think, oh, I know what I'm doing now.
Yeah.
But the instructions, please don't think you'll be on your own. The instructions are in there.
Very detailed booklet.
Okay. So here we're going to put some little bumps in. Little bumps in. And of course, you can do all this by, there you go, by pencil first. Let's put that in.
Easy
So that
to do.
comes around. And this one comes this way. I'm going to bring this one up and put a little kink in. Looks, he's got no hair. Yeah, he's got no hair at the minute though. And look at him. All right.
There must be bald seahorses.
No, I don't know. Well, let's give him a little bit of something to be proud of. Let's put some bubbles in. There we go. There you are. And I'm going to draw an S from there to there, and an S, an S, an S, S, an S, and then let's join it with another S to the head. There you go.
Oh, that's lovely.
And then this bit, what I'd do, I'd split the sections off.
Right.
And then you could come in and create these little shapes. And again, the instructions are all in there. They're taking you step by step how to draw this. But as you know, you're going to get a slightly different variation because yours is going to start from you'll start from the same curve, but once you start drawing your own little bits and pieces. So there we've got those. Okay. So all that then you could come in and draw in with a pen. Let's just do this bit for a minute.
Cool, you've got a steady hand.
Practice. And do you know what? It's a case of I've moved my whole arm. I'm not moving just my hand.
Yeah.
Makes life so much easier. And then let's
He's lovely.
bring that in. There we go. Then along curving. So then we've done something very similar now. We could use, we've got a shape in there, this kind of shape. You could use this as a guide to give it a little wing. But then it's all about just going for it. So lovely little sort of long shapes.
Yeah.
And again, it shows you how, just to sort of fill in. There it is. Again, I'm using the sort of the wing shape as a guide. It doesn't mean you've got to stick within it. And I'm working a little bit quicker than perhaps you would at home, but you can see where it starts to work.
Yeah, you wouldn't be under sort of 2-3 minute exit of the show time frame.
No, you're like, draw a seahorse in 4 minutes. Okay, let's bring it on. Yeah, so you see where that's.
You like a challenge, don't you, thankfully?
Well, absolutely, yes, absolutely. And then, of course, we could bring some little curves with loops on the end.
Yeah.
So I'll go over there, loops on, and maybe some little bubbles and little auras in there.
Beautiful.
You see where it sort of all starts to build?
Yeah, look at that.
Yeah, let's just bring another one in there.
So he looks, he's going out, doesn't he?
Absolutely, and you know, this keeps growing and growing, and then you can add your extra little bits and pieces with your sea and your little fish, things like that, and bubbles in there.
Can I show you the kind of detail that
It's a
Sandra's
joy.
put into these booklets for you? Now, this is just the first double page to show you exactly what you can see there, look, the way Sandra's just started, and that's the seahorse as you go through there, and then you go into the next page, and it gets more and more elaborate as you go through. And when I say these booklets are detailed, I mean, look, it keeps going. You can see all that work there that Sandra's just been showing you, and it goes into the next page. You might want to draw some of the jellyfish, you might want to draw some of the fish, and it keeps going, and it keeps going. This is how much work Sandra puts in. When Sandra brings you a stencil, she doesn't just bring you a stencil, she's bringing you a whole book. There you go, back with the ship in the bottle as well in there. I mean, this is so detailed, so helpful. It's absolutely gorgeous. You get all of that work, there you go, and some of Sandra's finished work as well in that incredible booklet with the stencil. And that's the Sea Life stencil. We bought you the By the Sea, we bought you the Ships That Pass, they're all brand new. And then, without question, the Hobbymaker Highlight that we will repeat later. We will talk about... Sandra, what time are you back on, sweet?
3 o'clock.
3 o'clock, wonderful. And we'll bring this back later. The calendar has been absolutely wonderfully well received.
Well, thank you, everybody.
It's $15.99. We'll talk you through it again later. And it's just the calendar that keeps giving. It really does. So, well done. I've got that back to front, sorry. Thank you so much.
Thank you.
Thank you, thank you.
Thank you.
More treats
Thank
this
you,
afternoon
everybody.
as well. We'll be back with you on Hobbymaker at 1 p.m. Hope you can join us.